All right. Is today your first time calling 211? What type of information were you looking for, ma'am?
Whatever it may be, we have the information in our database.
And if you're interested, I have that phone number for you.
When she called 211, I'm like, what is 211 and what do they do?
I always provided. I worked all the way up until 2006. I had a car accident, a real bad car accident.
You know, I fell on hard times.
Within that time span with me being in the hospital for 8 months, we started losing everything. We lose the house, we lost the cars.
You know, money, savings ran out.
And I had to move in with my mom.
Vinique had been staying with her mom, and her mom had gone through some type of a foreclosure process, lost her house.
We didn't have no one to look, to depend on or turn to where it was at the point where we was totally homeless.
I never would have thought I would be the last person to be homeless.
And you have nothing to look forward to. You have no door to open. You have no car to get in and drive. It's devastating.
211 Los Angeles County, good morning. My name is Alma. How can I assist you?
Today, 211 LA is handling about 500,000 calls per year.
Over 60,000 of those calls are for emergency shelter.
Call 211. They made an appointment for us to go to LA Family Housing.
When they call LA Family Housing and they hand someone off to us, we know who's in the family, we know how many are in the family, we know how that family is going to be transported to us.
And they immediately put us into a motel.
So we were able to really quickly get her out of the motel, get her placed into an emergency shelter.
Our determination was to get out the shelter, to get into permanent housing.
She was in the shelter for a very short period of time. We were able to find a landlord that was willing to work with our program.
Come July 19th, we had a key to our apartment.
It's like, wow. And I stood in my door. I stood in my door. I stood in my door. I just looked at how the expression on their face and how they was acting. Oh my God, it was like, oh, they finally happy.
Just cooking for my family is like the best thing that I could ever do.
My wife, when we got in our first house, we cooked a big meal, the biggest meal you could ever dream of.
Besides looking at my kids every day, wake up in their bed. And
her husband is still working with our program in terms of securing permanent full-time employment.
Quincy was looking for a job. He landed a job.
How does it feel? I like I'm a man again.
We're starting over again.
I just thank God so much for these people that helped us out.
The LA Family Housing 211, San Fernando Rescue Mission, thank you guys for putting up with us.
If it weren't for them, we would be lost. I mean, we would have been out on the streets now.
So thank you.